and also that siege tank could have just been siege mode over here and could have easily reached all over here, but it wouldn't die because those marine marauders won't even be able to see that siege tank over there, especially because they don't have an air unit to scout that over. So yeah, pretty good game so far, pretty entertaining, a lot of happening. As we see ChickenAdobo right here trying to get back all his lost units, and we're gonna double up the speed a little bit as we see a lone marauder here trying to harass a little bit, and it should be taken out fairly quickly, but oh wow, good job marauder, having some cheap attacks over there by Saturn's base and going home telling his friends like, oh guys, yo, what's up, I just got cheap shot from their base. Yeah. Okay. And finally a medevac coming up for ChickenAdobo. Medevacs are pretty good, especially for this game, but I would really prefer the medics back, especially in the single player campaign mode. Those are really powerful units. If you have a Marine Marauder ball and there's like 5 medics or 6 medics in that, it's pretty unstoppable, I could say. Not compared to these medevacs, which is also good and also more versatile. Compare if you think about the ability to drop units and to combining it with the ability to heal, so it's a pretty ideal build. They basically have the pretty similar build, except that Saturn here having 2 siege tanks, while ChickenAdobo here committing to Marine Marauders medics, the 3M that other commentators have been talking about, and which is also a pretty smart build. It's the most common build right now against Strategy for Protoss. That's the build to counter right now. I'm not sure with Terran versus Terran though, but it's still a pretty good build. I'm not sure how it's gonna fare up against these 2 siege tank, but I would really want to see at least one of those siege tank be sieged up over here in this corner right here, as we see ChickenAdobo moving up for the second battle, the second big battle at least in this match. Those Vikings aren't really gonna do shit, as we see all those marauders killing all those marines over here at top, and that siege tank, first one already went down. So I want to see this siege mode finally happening, and as you see more marauders getting murdered, but ChickenAdobo holding up, stimming up all those marauders and marines and beating all those marauders and marine ball by Saturn. Nice job by ChickenAdobo, and it's pretty, and it's showing you guys how effective that stim pack could be in the defining moments of the game. Stim pack going again for ChickenAdobo, killing up all those units. Good job taking out all these units, and I guess that's pretty much GG for this game, I would say, as we see all Saturn's mineral line going to attack and hopefully kill all of these marauders below. But I don't think it's gonna happen. It's not even possible because of this slow by the marauders and the heavy attacking power by marauders also, and by the marines, especially with this medevac up here killing all the units. As we see that orbital command going somewhere, I'm not really sure where it's going, but yeah, ChickenAdobo trying to finish up all Saturn's bases right now, as we see more of Saturn's bases flying away. Where are they going? These 2 standing idle. These barracks are going. This starport is going somewhere, and this orbital command is supposed to land here, as we can see, but I don't know if it's gonna be successful or whatever. But it's still, I think it's a lost cause. He has no miners, he has no units. As we look at the units tab, he only has 2 SCVs left, which is pretty dumb and pretty useless right now. But as we see Saturn's starboard about to go down right here. And where's this orbital command going? Maybe he's going for this high yield expansion, or maybe the one behind the rocks. I'm not sure. Hopefully he's thinking that way, but I don't know. He's a noob, so never really know what noobs are thinking. As we see this factory going down here by the Zelnaga Tower, but lifting up again. So I don't think it's contented with this position right now. And this other one going to the far reaches of the corner of the world. Where are you going? You're just gonna stand there? Wow. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this game is over, as we see Saturn just stalling for his defeat. But I also saw one game that's a 2 hour long game. It's a pro game too. It was casted by Day 9, I think. And it was a 2 hour game in the same map. And it was a Terran versus Zerg maps. The Terran, and it was a pretty close match, but what happened was it ended in a draw. And I want to tell you guys everything that happened, but it's pretty hard. But I would like to say that all the Terran structures have been killed off, except for a couple, which he flew off right in this corner right here. But to the Zerg's disadvantage, he only has ground units, and all the expansions have been mined out. So he really can't do anything. He only has queens right here, 5 queens I think, and the Terran had a lot of ravens. So it had. So what happened was, it took a long game, and they finally settled for a draw after like 15 minutes idle of no one doing anything at all. As you see, Saturn looking for the forfeit button. So I guess it is a first game for Saturn, but I don't think so though, because he knows how to wall off. So I think he's just teasing and just doing noob stuff. So he's just making excuse that he's saying this is my first game. So where's the forfeit button? And there you finally have it. You found the forfeit button. And ChickenAdobo, I think he's from my country too, because ChickenAdobo is our country's national dish. I'm not really a big fan of it. I'm more into sisig or tocino, but ChickenAdobo, yeah, it's still pretty good. Good game, ChickenAdobo. Good game, Saturn. I guess Saturn could have done much more with this build, and if he would have microed a little bit better, like putting both siege tanks over here, except for besides for running them down this ramp, he would have been in a much better position. And also blocking off this wall, like pulling up those supply depots where he can block all ChickenAdobo's units. That's a pretty good counter to that too. So I guess it's still a new game, which is, I think it's pretty entertaining. As we see ChickenAdobo also going for expansion, so yeah, he's thinking pretty ahead, and he's really high above economy. So it's a pretty one-sided match, I would say, but it's still a pretty good game, pretty entertaining. I hope you guys like it, and you guys could expect more from me, like games like this, more, I think, tutorials. I'll try tutorials and more noob gaming as always here in my channel, and I'll see you guys soon.